No, I like it. Oh, yeah. You better believe.
Welcome to the show, the YuckyDuck Podcast Show. Yo, welcome to the show, that YuckyDuck Podcast Show. You better believe it's the best fucking podcast you've ever fucking heard in your life. Through your troubles and strife, motherfucker, yeah, it's a YuckyDuck Podcast Show. Doing solos with your mouth, oh. Doing solos with your mouth, oh. Doing solos with your mouth, oh. Solos with your fucking mouth, yeah. It's a YuckyDuck Podcast Show. It's a YuckyDuck Podcast.
I'm getting used to these
Oh,
now.
hello.
Ah.
We sound good.
And we've arrived into episode 6 of the YuckyDuck Podcast Show. I don't know whether to use the word voice arena because last time
Absolutely not.
he doesn't like it. I'm going to bring this up. Before I continue, welcome to episode 6 of the YuckyDuck Podcast Show. We have Robert Swain back in the building, DJ Swaz.
I'm back, people. I am back. DJ
But we are
Swaz.
not a full house because we are missing Mr. Softie.
Sad moment. Sad day.
Sad day, but we'll trudge on along with him. And of course, behind the fucking desk, as always, it's Tom.
Still don't like that either.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I
it's
love
going
that.
to
It's becoming
happen.
a thing. It's a habit now. People are associated with it.
I was just saying before the podcast, nobody's listening because obviously there's no way to listen before the podcast. That we don't talk to each other anymore. I try not to talk to Rob as much as possible, and I feel like it's tearing us apart. I feel like
Yeah, well, I came in. I haven't seen you guys in like 2 weeks, and I felt pied, if I'm honest. I was like, well, it's a bit awkward in this little podcast room.
But I don't want to talk to you because that's how subjects come up, and I feel like we're like falling out when you come in the room. I'm like just not looking at you.
I was like, bitch, don't kill my vibe, man. I
Bitch,
was
don't
happy
kill my
before I
vibe.
came in here, and now just people are like, off, man. Why is everyone off? But then I've realised what he was doing, and Shazam, it's all good, baby.
And now we have lights.
Yes, look at this.
I mean, I
Now
don't know
the
if
pressure's on, man. Pressure's on now,
it
look.
feels like a production, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rob was like, I'm so fucking scared and nervous before we even fucking...
Yeah, mate, I do this. I'm like a massive show off and an attention seeker, but before anything, I get that like little jittery thing. But I think it builds my spontaneity to see.
That's not a word, but okay.
We'll vibe with that one. What you were saying about Voice Arena?
Yeah, they don't like it, mate. I don't know if you listened to last week's show.
I
but
did.
Softie-
I was fuming.
Softie, was you fuming?
Well, yeah, I came up with it.
Mate, I
It's
thought
my
it was
baby.
legit. I was like, yeah, man, Voice Arena.
No,
fucking
I'd already
that's it.
started designing the T-shirts and stuff for a giveaway. I mean, to be fair, it's an arena. How much more gallant can you get?
Mate, it's a Voice Arena.
Exactly.
Mate, I like it, but Tom and we might have to rethink. If
I'm
we're
sorry, I just don't get it.
But the pack's
I don't
divided.
understand it.
It's because, like, I don't know, in my head I was picturing this kind of like this space, like, I don't know, in Spain, when we went to Spain, you went and they had the Colosseums where you fought the bulls and stuff, and it's history, it's history in the making, and this is what this is. We've got an arena, we've got a place where we can come and battle it out, do you know what I
I
mean?
like the fact that we make it sound more grandiose than it actually is.
Exactly, that's what
It's
all
a bit of
about.
fun, let's see.
I'm a hype man. I hype myself up so big, and then do I disappoint? Maybe sometimes, but at least I've hyped it up there. Believe the hype.
Talking of hype, man, ever seen that video? It's not Better Watch Out video, but that is good.
Yeah, better watch
Yeah,
out.
Better Watch Out.
Oh yeah.
You've seen him. What about the other hype man, Tom? There.
Oh, yeah, the worst hype man in the world.
Yeah, just anybody listening, you need to Google that shit. I have the Kyridian here, aka the Book of Knowledge. I've nicked the Kyridian. That's from Adventure Time. It's not. It's just my notepad. This is the notepad.
Yeah,
of
have you opened
discussions.
it yet?
No.
It looks pretty new and sealed. I see it every week, but
Oh, mate. Can I just say as well, Taka, my housemate, has made us some What are these? Tom, do you know what they are?
Yeah, they're cheese doodles.
he said
Yeah,
it's
for
it's like
anybody-
a potato, but it's from a plant
it's
or
using
something. So
tapioca
What
flour.
camera am I on? This camera, Tom?
Yeah, you're on. I'll put it on all of them, mate. Look at that. Chuck us one over.
I haven't had one yet. What are we saying? I'm gonna save it. Save me one,
Have
boys.
you not had one?
No, save me one, boys. I'm not that hungry yet.
Kind of greasy and
I'm
lovely.
on my third.
So thank you.
I do love melted cheese. Yeah, they look amazing though, Tom. Yeah, you're on your third.
Mate, I think I'm on like my fourth.
Yeah, come on, guys, you're in it. And at least save me one.
I'm not gonna
Save me
eat
one, boys.
I'm not
Save
gonna
me
eat
one.
one yet. I'm gonna eat another one. I'll probably save myself midway. And I've also got a fucking sugar-free Red Bull on the go.
Oh,
Not sponsored by Red
also
Bull, by
a
the way.
bone to pick. Last week, I mean, it's a well-known fact that I disagree with everything Tom says, and his taste in music and comedy is absolutely awful. But yeah, Five Guys, what you chatting?
Awful.
What you chatting?
Have you been to Five Guys?
I've been to Five Guys. I love Five Guys. I crave Five Guys when I go there.
me?
Yeah, I agree. It's a little bit too expensive. Don't
And-
double up on the burger because then you just literally they steal your wallet. But no, juiciest, like soggiest bun with the cheese melting, and also like you get like an endless pit of Cajun fries.
But
What's wrong with that?
why a soggy bun? Why is that a benefit?
Because it's
Who wants a soggy
juicy.
bun?
Yeah, I want my cheese and my
Nah,
burger
mate.
juices. Like, I mean, have you seen Man vs. Food when he goes to these burger places and they literally dip it in the meat gravy and it's just oozing? That's my kind of
That's not a
jam.
burger. That's a sandwich.
You
That they dip in the sauce. I dig that. Like that as an idea for me. Like taking a beautiful sandwich and
Yeah.
then dipping it in just
Grease.
fat. It's just like that's beautiful.
Well, do you
for me.
like at Christmas time? Do you like bread and dripping and stuff like that, like dripping sandwiches?
I don't think I've ever had dripping sandwiches.
It's quite an old school thing. My granddad taught me.
I don't even know what dripping sandwiches is.
Well, at Christmas, it's tradition. Like my granddad will do me a slice or whatever.
It's
normally
tradition.
a slice of toast. So at Christmas, you've got the leftover juices from the turkey or whatever you've been cooking, or the pork. You leave it. Kind of goes a bit white and then black underneath, and it's all the fats from the cooking, and then you will scrape it up and butter it on your toast, mate. It's incredible.
I've never been a fan of like mopping stuff up with bread.
We were talking about this today at work. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of that kind of stuff. To be fair, like if I cook a lasagna, bake it for ages, make sure the cheese is all crusty, I will enjoy the scrapings at the end while I'm sneaking around in the kitchen more than my actual meal, and I'll look forward to that.
That's why you like the paella in Spain, didn't you? Because you could literally
Oh.
bits like the fucking
the burnt bits at the
the
bottom.
burnt bits at the bottom
Oh
of the
my.
paella.
I went a scraping.
Oh, you've got to go
I went a
scraping.
scraping.
I went a scraping.
I went a scraping.
So, but food again. Someone brought up today that I just talk too much about food.
Nah, the best story you ever told me about food is when you said about the time when you used to have like pizza, but then you'd also simultaneously cook pasta, and like your entire meal that day would be like half a pizza and a load of pasta and garlic bread.
I mean, I say I don't
Your
know how
diet.
me and Laura got so big, but yeah, carbs. Now I know about carbs and how many carbs you're allowed, grams of carbs you're allowed in a day. Oh my good God. Like me and Laura would get home, cook a full pizza. Now normally that's a meal for two people. Slice it down the middle. Down the middle.
This is insane.
Then we'll cook a garlic bread, cut that in half because we had garlic bread with every meal, and then cook pasta and then put that on your plate, and that was our meal. It's just insane.
Why didn't you combine all three in an oven? Do you know what I'm saying? Like fucking just put all that shit in an oven, make some kind of like pasta-y pizza garlic
Like
bread
some-
combo.
Yeah, so like some kind of crazy layered lasagna, but instead of like pasta sheets, you've got a slice of pizza.
We've
in
got
there.
into epic mealtime territory now.
Yeah, we are, mate.
Yeah, they've probably done that.
Yeah, it's been done.
Yeah,
they've
fucking
done
it. They've done pretty much
loads of
every
like
meal.
fast food lasagnas and stuff like that, where they just make like a lasagna out of McDonald's, and it's just like layers of
Oh, I've seen that
Big
one.
Macs, and then something out some chicken sandwiches, and then fish sandwiches, and which fish sandwiches I don't get.
I mean, that Harley who presents it and come up with it, he's lean now.
Yeah, he's real buff.
mate. Yeah,
Do you reckon
He is real
that
buff.
is hard work, or do you reckon he's using steroids?
nah, that's hard. That's
That's
hard
hard
work.
work.
I think you tell if a boy uses steroids, like he doesn't look roided up.
It just seems to happen so quick. But to be fair, I don't really follow him. Like weekly.
His vlogs
so-
are not so good.
No, I
If I'm
thought
being
you
honest.
buzzed off it because I'm
They're
sure
okay,
you
they're
told
okay.
me to watch it, and I watched it, and I was like, him and his missus' relationship.
I
think that was a thing on the internet.
I don't feel as if they suit. I don't know why. I
Are
don't
they
know
together?
why.
Because I actually looked, and I haven't seen her in his
Yeah,
newsfeed
yeah,
for a
no,
long
they're-
time.
Oh, I don't know about still.
No, I mean I looked through quite a lot of pictures, and I'm not sure to be honest.
Really? It wouldn't surprise me. She was hella annoying. They didn't seem like they were that good together.
I thought that.
Yeah,
You just
I
see
mean,
couples sometimes, don't you? When you look at them and you go, shouldn't be together. Nah, it don't work. I think
Sometimes
you get a vibe.
convenience and situation,
Circumstances,
and also
convenience.
it's hard breaking up. Who wants to break up? Do you know what I mean? It's
So
like
you just stay with them.
so you just stay with them forever, and you have children.
I like to compare it to. I don't know whether I heard this analogy or I made this analogy up. Maybe someone can shed some light on this, you two. But I like to use an analogy like you're inside a burning house. You don't know it. You just think it's a bit warm.
Yeah, I've heard
Just
you say
in
this
relationships.
before.
Yeah, like I'll like this is the best analogy I think I've ever heard or come up with. I don't know whether I heard it or come up with it, but basically, like everybody outside the house, aka your friends, they can see you in this burning house. This is in relation to bad relationships. They can see you inside this building house, and they look inside the windows. They're peering through, and the fucking house is burning. I mean, Tom can relate, and they can see the fucking house is burning, and Tom's screaming. I mean, not Tom, just friends.
Yeah.
They get the fuck out. That house is on fire. And you're just inside the house going, it's a bit warm. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a bit warm. It's okay. How's it? And then it's only until you bite the bullet and get out that fucking burning house, you then go outside, look through the window, and you go, fuck, that house is on fire.
It's weird how you don't notice it while you're in.
No,
that,
you
though,
don't. That's why you got to put a lot of trust in your closest friends around you.
But then, do you ever listen to it? I think
hard.
it's hard, and
Definitely.
I think a lot of people don't. But then I've seen it happen hundreds of times. But then your friends are always there for you. They know what situation you're in.
Yeah.
They know that.
And plus, the friends who are outside, they look at it objectively. They don't have it under the guise of being in love. They just look at it from an objective kind of. Well, I say in love with really loose terms. Because, but when you're in it and you think you're in love, you have this guise of thinking that it's the best thing ever when it really isn't, and your judgment is fucked. But you should really rely on your closest friends anyway, because not like weird friends who just want to probably fuck up relationship. I don't know, just for a kick. But they can see it through like an objective.
It is a great analogy,
way.
To be fair, mate.
I like that.
I mean, thinking about that, so love. So were you? You were in love.
Section.
So. You were in love,
Lust.
but were you in love? Or is it the fact you can fall in love with loads of people, but then you're not compatible? So the things you like, the things you do. I mean, love is a hard subject to kind of pinpoint, but
What is love?
What is love?
What is love? Cue the music, Tom.
What is love?
No. I wish Tom just had that on a fucking
he needs
just
like
had
a little
soundboard.
sound.
But then we're verging into the fucking radio shit.
So, why not? We're making our own style. Do you know what I mean?
The douche. You ever seen like?
No, if we're venturing into radio, I want my duck time. I know, duck news.
Duck news.
Well, we did have Rob's box, but I always have to.
That lasted a whole fucking 2 minutes.
Mate, I still think about it, and I have got stuff lined up, but I have to come straight from work, and I am not that forward-thinking or planned to pack the night before.
Well, I rang him last night, Tom, to remind him about his headphones.
Oh, yeah.
I shit myself as well, didn't I?
He was like, oh shit, yeah.
I was like, no, I mean, like, I was literally spark out because I was knackered. I mean, I don't normally do cardio days. It's my first cardio day I've ever done in a year. So I ran on the treadmill for a solid hour at 6 o'clock in the morning with no breakfast. What an absolute lunatic. But anyway, so that knackered me out. Got home, finished. Anyway, I won't say what I finished because I'll talk about this later. Anyway, watched Big Brother and stuff, and then passed out. Anyway, Dave Vaughan rings me about 10:30 at night and scared the living shit out of me because you don't expect those kind of phone calls. But yeah, it was just to remind me about the headphones. But I was tripping when you rang up. I was tripping. I was like, "You right, mate? What's up?" And then you asked me about the headphones, and then I just was quiet. I was quiet. He asked me about my headphones. I was just quiet. I was looking at the TV. And I was like, "Sorry, mate. I don't really know what's going on."
Yeah. You do that thing where you pretend to be awake when you're not.
Yeah. Straight away, like, "No, it's fine, mate." No,
you try to make yourself sound like the most forward-thinking person ever, like the most straightest. Like, I'm fine, mate.
No, I'm not sleeping.
Was you sleeping? No, not at all.
I was like, I'm up playing games, mate. No, I'm watching a film, mate. Honestly, yeah, I'm not going to go to sleep till about 2 o'clock in the morning, mate. No, I'm fine.
It's like when you're late for work and you get a call from your boss and you're like, yeah, I'm all right, and you're just waking up like they're laying in bed all tired. And like,
traffic's mad. Traffic is
murder, son.
Does this tiger, and I was just trying to avoid it.
The Kevin Hart bit about being late. by the way.
Yeah, it's like this morning. I said to my brother, I was so tempted to ring up work and say, yeah, I'm not coming in, guys. I'm just really tired. I'm gonna have to have a day off, I think, mate.
You have a day off for being tired.
Yeah,
I'd love to do that.
Get Laura to ring up. Like, Rob won't be able to come into work today. He's tired.
Like when you get someone to ring up for you, like remember
and you're next to him, like looking like my vocal cords are intact, but I'm just gonna watch.
Oh, wait, if she had to ring up because your vocal cords literally didn't work.
Yeah, which mine weren't working the other week. Oh my god, that picture! Jesus Christ.
You sound like they're working now, though.
Yeah,
they sound right nice in my ears.
To be fair, like I got over tonsillitis in about 3 days. I blasted through that shit. Blasted through it. Although Chris Gedney, told me to pluck the white spots out the back of my throat with a tweezers.
How? What? How, Gedney?
What?
Chris Gedney, send us a message right now. How are you doing that, sir?
And then he looked at me as if to think, like, you're an idiot for not even thinking that. Like, he does that all the time. I was like, no, mate, I'm just not some absolute psycho that goes around stabbing my own throat.
Is this the same Chris Gedney who did, like, surgery on his own fucking, like, leg?
Did he really? I don't know that story.
I swear, you'll have to ask him. What did he get out his leg or... Oh god, I'll have to really think about that. But he did something like or stitched his own leg up or something. I'll have to clarify.
Sounds like
that
a
with
proper Gedney move. To be fair, I've known someone who's burnt a tattoo off their leg with a hot spoon before.
I need to grow up, mate. What's wrong with them?
Jesus.
Oh, also, I had a funny story about food actually. But we
Rob's
deviated
funny stories
about
food, about things.
No, it's
Okay,
a great story actually. Like Laura was a massive. Laura's my girlfriend and fiance. She, as we're talking about love and stuff, this is the theme, I feel. Anyway, yeah. So she was younger and she was a little brat because she was a nightmare. Bit ADHD, running around screaming, loads of energy, just like me. Her sister was a lot calmer, a lot more relaxed, and anyway, I think they went on like to Alton Towers or something like that as a family. Come back, it was dark, pulled over somewhere to have something to eat. Anyway, Laura's favourite food is lasagna. So Laura was still all giddy and winding her sister up and stuff like that. So the meal came out to the table, and Laura like sat like this. I'm putting my hands together like
you're praying.
Yeah, that's it. And she went, let's all pray for the lasagna, and then slammed her elbows down on the table, missed the table, her head went straight into the bubbling hot lasagna, and she was just screaming, and her sister was just laughing at her like, what the fuck?
How old was she?
She was probably like 7, 6 or something like that, 5, 6.
Did she have, was this the same time she had like those braces and stuff?
Yeah, braces and an eye patch.
And an eye patch?
Yeah, she had an eye patch.
Some kind of geeky pirate just slamming her face into lasagna.
Like a food Freddy Krueger.
Did she fucking... Lasagna Kruger?
Lasagna
I'm trying to think
Kruger.
of Freddy...
Cheese Kruger.
Cheese Kruger.
No, I like Lasagna Kruger, mate.
It
was garish, but I liked it.
Bless her.
Anyway, I am chatting 100 miles an hour. I'm like this. It's because I haven't been here for 2 weeks.
I mentioned the Kyridian, or the book of... I don't know what to call this. The book of ideas, or the book of subjects. Have you got any subjects, Rob?
Yeah, but I'm not going to go there yet.
Are you not going to go there yet? Oh, I'm taking a sip of water. I'll do that thing where you write them down. Like I did this last week as well. Fucking Jesus Christ! Look at Reddit post. Oh yeah, that was it. I was going to read out some stuff. Have you seen those eggs?
Eggs
that are being hatched from glasses, like these Japanese like schoolgirls.
What?
Hold on 2 secs. So eggs, like I should be more kind of specific, really.
Yeah, no, this sounds absolutely bizarre. What you just said to me.
It's fucking crazy, right?
You've hooked me in, mate. You've hooked me in.
What they do is, it was like a clip that I saw on Facebook or something. These Japanese school children,
always,
like this professor found out a way how to hatch eggs like in a glass, so you could see it happening, like in just like one of those pint glasses.
Oh, cool.
He like does it with cling film and shit, and you get to see the fucking egg hatch like in real time. I say, but it takes like weeks, but it's just fucking crazy how it hatches from a yolk, and now you can't imagine. It's like it just cracks an egg, and just fucking you see it happening in front of your eyes through a glass. It's madness. I don't know whether
is
Tom
he trying to
can
find it, because I can't really imagine what you're on about. So is it not like an incubator, like we see an egg hatch?
No, they put it in like a fridge or something. Not a fridge, but some kind of container. I watched it and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
When you first said
Oh,
it,
shit.
when you first said it, you said something like, "Oh, you can see an egg hatch from your glasses," and I thought you meant like the glasses I'm wearing on my head. I was like, "What the fuck?"
No.
It's like some kind of Google Vision shit.
Here it is. You know how crazy
Right, okay,
Japanese
let's have a
shows
look.
are? It's fucking ridiculous. Watch this. This is crazy.
Dorsk.
Oh,
really?
Jesus.
An egg's not going to come from. I mean, a chicken's not going to come from
Oh,
that.
that's
Please don't tell me
So
a chicken.
this is just literally. You could do this at home if you want. I think you need a computer or something.
I don't know what to say.
I wish I knew, bud.
We should narrate it. Hey, look, little white bloblet.
A little white bloblet that you can't see.
You wait. You wait
Basically, they've
now.
put an egg in some kind of
I
glass
see.
with what do you call it? Cling film.
Well, it just looks like a poached egg at the minute.
That is literally how I make my poached eggs. With cling film. I
But
put
look
the egg
how
in.
it forms.
So you don't need the shell. So
No.
you actually don't need the shell.
No,
So replace the shell here.
look how it's forming like a heart.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I don't know. It looks like alien.
Yeah, I don't think we should be encouraging anyone to do this.
I mean, if you could do this, would you? I would.
Yeah, I mean, if I could see this is amazing.
Yeah, but you eat that for protein.
No, you don't. It's unfertilized.
Well, yeah, but still look. What the fuck that is?
No, that before and after.
Oh, the one I watched had translation.
No, you don't need translations, mate. You enjoy it better this way.
So is this a game show? Because normally it's a game show.
It always is. Like some kind of
And now you shove it in your mouth and eat it.
Oh, but
Oh,
look
wow,
at that
look at it.
shit. You almost feel bad for eating it. And there it was. It was born.
I'm calling CGI on this.
Not real. Not real. Snopes it right now. And yeah, it just.
Oh, little dude, if you could do that in there today, and then you had a little dude, a little buddy to carry around with you and walk around
I
with
don't
you.
know
It's
whether I want a
amazing.
pet chicken though.
Is this going back to what you were saying about you couldn't kill a chicken and you eat chickens and stuff like that?
I've come to the decision I like chicken too much, mate, I'm afraid. I like chicken.
You like chicken too much. You
I
like
like
eating
the
chicken
taste
too
of it,
much.
mate. I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still having this internal battle with. Do I go fully vegan? No, I'm not. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, you
Milk,
thought about it for about
eggs.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I thought about it for about 3 seconds. I could probably stop eating so much processed meat and cheap meat, but then can you afford to eat expensive chicken all the time and stuff like that? And I mean,
Is chicken real expensive though?
good chicken is, and I don't really like the cheap stuff because I don't know. I don't know if it's hypocritical because like you pay a bit more.
I
They
don't know whether
haven't.
I've even noticed a difference, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's.
You would if you
it's
were
real
buying like free range
grisly.
organic blah de blah de blah de blah chicken and then normal chicken.
They
Normal
say-
chicken's just like pumped with water.
Are they
gonna say-
treated worse? Like the cheaper the chicken
Yeah,
you buy? I mean,
I
is that,
assume so.
I guess so as well, but I don't know, to be honest.
They say the you can tell the difference between grass-fed chicken and like corn-fed chicken, can't you? Like the in the taste.
I've heard that about beef, as in grass-fed cows and stuff like that. But
Yeah, I know with beef you can. That's why stuff like Wagyu beef, which is like the most expensive one you can buy, goes for like 800 quid for a steak because it's fed on like special corn and massaged like every day. And
so more money
Mental
has gone
stuff.
into that animal.
I think it's
Yeah.
crazy how like even massaged. So you say these are massaged beef. Like when you say massage, is it like physically
Like a
someone
masseuse?
sat there?
no, as in the cow itself is massaged as it's a cow.
What, so someone in a white coat gives it a back
Come on,
rub.
yes.
Would you like to do your feet today or shoulders feeling a bit tense? I take that as a foot rub.
The thing about cows is I'm not going to go there. But yeah, so it's someone's job to massage cows,
Yeah.
maybe.
And
Fantastic. I want
it's
that
a
job.
massive industry over there. Like, there's only like 3 places in London that sell grade 1 or grade A or whatever it is Wagyu beef. But like, there's places in Japan where to get like a standard one steak is like 800 quid.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Honestly, the price of it is ridiculous.
I bet it must taste like really good.
It
though.
fascinates
Oh,
me,
it will.
real expensive food. I mean, I've seen it on a few programs and stuff when you just got this like £1,000 like slice of meat, and I would just wonder.
There isn't a
Wonder
£1,000
what that
slice
would
of
taste like.
meat. Come on.
Come on, there must be.
£1,000 slice of meat. Imagine like going back to like the massaging of cows.
Animals, yeah.
Like, what do you do for a living? It's like, oh, you know, I'm a banker.
I'm a masseuse.
Masseuse,
yeah.
I'm a masseuse. Yeah, I massage cows. I'm a cow masseuse.
Sorry, what, sir?
I'm a cow masseuse.
You massage cows?
Yeah, especially the udders.
Love the others.
Wonder if they're tense in certain areas. They get fucking really pissed off with their
After
jobs.
a full day of eating grass.
And then we slaughter them.
Yeah, no, that's weird. You saying about massaging them and feeding them on better stuff. I mean, you're kind of grooming this animal to its final destiny, and that has just triggered something I was thinking about. Oh God, if I start, I won't stop. Right, okay, so I'm going to start. I'm just looking on my notes right now because I always forget the name of it. So last night, I actually finished the incredible series Stranger Things.
Ooh,
We've all
have.
finished now.
You
So-
finished?
Yeah.
You've
Yeah,
watched?
we've
You
all
finished?
watched. But if
Spoiler
anyone's
alert.
listening, spoiler alert, maybe in the next, like, I don't know how long we talk about
I mean,
this.
yeah, it's all out there. You should have blasted it by now, to be
Yeah,
fair.
fuck you.
It's been
if you
out
haven't
3
watched
weeks.
it.
Jesus.
Catch up.
But yeah, then I started looking into because I love conspiracies and all that
God,
shit.
here we go. He's got his
I was like, hang on, mind control. Mind control.
Does this include
This
Tom
intrigues
DeLonge?
me.
That actually, honestly, just to
Really,
stop you
you
right
got it.
there, this entwines with one of my subjects.
I'm just going to reach over and touch your hand, sunshine. I feel like we've got a connection going here.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so what? Shall I just have a little chat about what I'm
Turn me
thinking
down
about?
just a slight bit, Tom, please. On the headphone
your
jack,
headphone.
please.
I see there's 2 cheesies. Literally
Thank
leave
you.
one for me.
Oh, yeah,
I'm brewing up. I'm brewing up for one.
Anyway, go on. Carry on.
Yeah, so absolutely incredible series. I fell in love with it. One, because of the cinematography, the lighting. They've just taken everything that was beautiful about the 80s films and Spielberg films, E.T. and all that stuff. Also Aliens. And I think it's a bit eerie Indiana, kind of goosebumpy kind of vibe as
I never
well.
thought about Goose Movie. That's a good point, actually, because I was trying to think of, like, it was Back to the Future-esque type.
Yeah, it's the 80s, but I thought it was very much like literally almost a carbon copy of kind of Spielberg, like a huge nod to Spielberg, as in E.T., the shed glowing with the light coming out and him walking towards the shed. I mean, I studied that in film studies and photography because I love artificial light, and when I was at uni doing photography, I tried to recreate that kind of stuff, and I did like a whole set of images. I did research around Leeds where alien UFO sightings or abductions had happened, and at night time drove to them areas, lit it up in this beautiful Spielberg way, and took those kind of pictures. So I kind of noticed that because I did some research and stuff. So I was like, okay, that's the kind of vibe they're going down. So that's why I fell in love with that. Absolutely brilliant series, yeah. But then I started looking into it. It's about mind control and stuff like that, and how the American, I don't know, what would you call the people that would kind of
The government?
experiment? The American government.
Like the government, like a seedy
army.
government.
FBI, not FBI.
CIA, yeah.
It's like
CIA.
an agency, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
a secret agency.
The
So-
Mulder and Scully type people.
Yeah, so
X-Files.
it was kind of the stuff we weren't meant to know about, top secret missions or whatever they were doing, agendas. Yeah, so I looked into mind control and came across MK Ultra, which my brother said was
is
kind
that
of
the
come
thing
on.
where
this-
they dope people with acid and shit like that?
Yeah, dope people with acid, and then that led into the what was it? It's Mission Paperclip or something like that. Like after the Second World War, they actually took all the scientists and mainly scientists from Nazi Germany. So took Nazi scientists out of there, and all these people that have been researching and got all these like incredible information about weapons and stuff. They took them out and infiltrated into America and into their government and stuff. So I was like, fucking hell. So then they carried on practicing. Yeah, it's Operation Paperclip. So it was like took all the Nazis out of Germany and brought them to the US and used their knowledge that they've built up for years. So yeah, MK Ultra was basically to try and get people from a young age and bring them into these like mind altering states, and they kind of groom them to be these weapons. Don't think it worked, but they did terrific and horrible things to them to get them. They raped them, they psychologically abused them, did whatever experiments. But I mean, it wasn't a conspiracy. I mean, all the files are out there apparently. So I only had a quick read, so I'm not fully up to date with it, to be fair. But pretty intense stuff.
Yeah, there's that video of I don't know if it relates to MK Ultra at all, but they nod to that, don't they, in Stranger Things?
Yeah, I mean that's what
they
he's...
do mention. They mention the spoiler alert. The mother of the daughter who has the special powers. She was pregnant whilst being under the influence of acid. That's why her daughter had powers or some shit. And they mentioned the nod like to MK Ultra back then. I don't quite know how it tangled in there. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't know. This is nothing to do with MK Ultra, but oh God, what was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to fucking say.
Brain freeze.
Yeah, but it was... that's it. There's a video of, like, army people... I don't know what they're called.
Dave's gone.
Army people in America where they dope them with acid. Then there's a video going around of what it'd be like to test them under the influence of acid, and they just didn't get anything done.
Oh,
you can find that video on YouTube.
I know the video you're on about where it's like in black and white, and they give a load of like army cadets acid, and then to see what they would do, and then they all ended up just like climbing trees.
Like monkeys, like one's up there, one's down here thinking it's a little like bunny rabbit.
I think they're just staring at their weapons, like going and just laughing at them, like, not really getting
sitting on it with his top off, like, "Hey George, look at me, I'm riding a freaking missile.
I'm riding my gun, bro." I mean, I can only imagine that's what fucking acid is like.
Yeah,
absolutely. But you know how I said your point intertwines with one of my subjects?
Yes, David Vaughan. Shoot.
So you said like mind reading and mind control. I think it kind of goes where I wanted to go with.
Cool.
I'm going to bring up Derek Acora.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm aware of him. Most Haunted, is it?
Yeah, Most Haunted. And how fucking I was. There was a fucking article that I pissed myself laughing at.
Please, I think I've seen it.
The Madeline McCann thing.
Oh no, this is a chav.
He made a prediction of like Madeline McCann saying how like she's dead.
Okay, no, I stumbled across this.
I mean, anybody who doesn't know.
That's brutal, though.
Why the fuck is he like? Because he's already a crook anyway.
Yeah.
If anybody's seen like any of his videos from Most Haunted, he's obviously a madman. And now the McCanns, I mean, I don't know whether they're fucking innocent or not. I mean, you shouldn't leave your kid where they left them, but the McCanns are now like, because he's come out and said she's dead, they now believe that she's actually alive, because I think he's, I don't know why, I don't know.
Has he got her?
I don't know. And the fucking article, I stopped reading because
twist.
my brain just turned out. I was like, fucking what is this? Come on now. Like Derek Acora like coming out. I think what has happened is
it's media and it's attention seeking.
He needs more. He's obviously been out in the media for quite a while.
That's exactly what it
more
is.
Fucking, can we just get a clip of fucking twatty?
Yeah, let's get a clip up and let's analyse this beast.
I fucking hate him. Like,
do you know what as well? I saw an article saying it said Derek Acora in hospital beat up by ghost chav.
Why? No, you didn't, Derek. If you see where that clip was like, Sam! He's fucking calling for Sam.
I think I've seen many clips of him. I'm sure there is a really popular clip of him going insane. I think I saw it on the...
Oh, God, here we go.
Yeah.
Tom, there's a little button you can use to switch between things, by the way, in the top right corner there.
Oh, yeah.
You know there's an extra little fucking, you can see it kind of, like, if you go left of the...
This cheesy thing.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that switches between windows.
I'm just going to go in on
the
cheesy
thing, mate. While I describe... I don't know. They're called... what did you call them, Tom?
Cheesy doodles.
They're called cheesy doodles, mate.
Cheesy doodles. Oh, my God. This is like...
And I know Mary does.
Yeah, look at this.
There's this peace and calm of spiritual activity there with...
Oh, here we go.
Here he is.
He's arrived. So Derek Acora is now pretending to be possessed.
He's channeling it.
What is it, Derek?
What is it, Derek? It's not Derek anymore, boys.
He's channeled.
Mary loves dick.
Mary loves dick.
Mary loves dick. Mary loves dick.
Oh God, someone's edited it.
Mary loves dick.
Yes.
Mary loves dick. Mary loves dick. Mary loves dick.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we're having a throwdown, boys. Yes.
Oh, it's kind of half-assed, though, isn't it, whoever's edited this?
Oh, mate, I thought it was going to go into a big drop.
Oh, no, he's going.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like.
I feel like we could go freestyle over this. Oh, is it going quite right? Okay.
So anyone who's watching, basically, listen. It's basically Derek Acora is a guy who just cons people into thinking he can talk to the dead.
I would love to do a rap over that, Dave. I would love to bring.
Maybe
That could be our
after-
first Yucky Duck single. That the beat in the background.
Yeah, fucking YuckyDuck featuring
Derek Acora.
Derek Acora with the new hit "Mary Loves Dick."
Is it true that he got beaten up by a chav? Is that a true
A ghost
news
chav.
article?
No, it's not true, Rob. Because there's
No, I don't mean
such
is it
thing
true.
as
I mean,
ghosts.
can you find the article?
Do you believe in ghosts, by the way, Rob?
It's weird that you said this actually on Facebook this week. Jamie, this guy I know, he put in capital letters something along the lines of "Fuck me, if you never believed in ghosts, do, because after what happened tonight, holy shit." So I messaged me being me.
Can I
I
just stop
messaged-
there? So
Yeah.
through his experience, you're meant to believe in ghosts for a story you told.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
called cyberbullying. Yeah, so basically, sorry, I'm eating this while I'm talking. Oh, hang
Yeah,
on.
it sounds awful if it makes you feel any better. Oh, I can just.
It
Yeah,
was.
there's Yobbo Ghosts.
I just keep getting rid
Oh.
of
Just
stuff.
use that button, mate. There's a little square that's added on to the thingy. It just switches it to the other monitor. Yeah, what are you saying, Rob?
Yeah,
about
so
your
on
friend?
Facebook. So I commented saying, right, okay, dude, what happened? Please inform me. And then he said, well, basically, it was at a restaurant with his missus. Actually, it was Frankie and Benny's. I'm not sure which one. Frankie and Benny's. Bizarre. So they're at Frankie and Benny's. And he said,
I'll give
the
up.
glass literally moved in front of their eyes. They both looked at it, watched it move. Right,
You're
okay?
in Frankie and Benny's, are they?
Frankie and Benny's, and the glass moved. Right, okay. Now, I believe him. And then he came. The waitress came over when he said, "This glass has just moved. Like, have you ever had anything weird happen before?" And it moved fucking again in front of the
No, it
waitress.
didn't.
And she said,
come
"Yes."
on.
Oh, come on, right? He's not lying, is he?
He absolutely is.
He's not lying.
That's a lie.
I know him. He's not lying.
I promise you, that's a lie.
Okay, the only thing I could think of is, do you know when you get a bit of dew at the bottom of your glass?
Jew.
Oh, not dew. I mean juice.
Condensation.
Like condensation.
Dew?
I don't know.
It's the kind of
Like it's a nice, lovely summer's morn.
Like Bambi's gonna skip across the
nice dew on your glass.
little rainbow showers. Anyway, I'm getting too hyper. Thank God I didn't bring my Red Bull. Yeah, so bottom of the glass. Have you ever had it where you put it down and then it kind of slides a bit? 'cause
Yeah.
there's loads of water.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can really
That's-
think.
No, that's what it was.
Or they're just mental people.
Oh, there's a fucking ghost in Frankie and Benny's.
Why would a ghost haunt Frankie
But
and
that's
Bennett?
this is my thing, right? Because this is I have this argument. Like everybody goes, oh, I saw this ghost, and it's always at night. It's always in a weird, creepy room. It's always when it's dark. It's always, why is it never like say in Frankie Benny's? Why is it never in Tesco's? Why is it never like while you're doing your fucking shopping around? Like because if there's ghosts, they're obviously gonna come. Why do they come out at night? No, it's your eyes playing fucking tricks on you. You obviously see things that you don't sometimes. And by the way, I've been on a ghost hunt. I went to Liverpool and I went on a ghost hunt, and I just wanted to know because I'm open-minded. I'll see if some shit's real. And I went there and I was so disappointed that I didn't find anything. I even
But
went
they're
like
not just going to
it
come
was-
out because it's a
Wait,
designated
oh,
ghost
but
walk. Aren't
I
they?
think if you're subjective.
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 Susceptible.
Susceptible.
sorry.
That's the one.
If you're subjectable to that kind of thing, then it will.
Fucking subjectable.
What is it, Tom? Please correct me.
Susceptible.
Susceptible.
Yeah.
If you're susceptible to that kind of thing, then it will happen to you because your mind is going to do that to you. I genuinely believe that.
But then sometimes I think it gets swiped from underneath your feet without you realising, so you're not actually thinking about, oh, there might be a ghost appear soon, so then it appears. I mean, have you not had any ghostly
Yeah, when I was
happenings?
younger. But I
What do you
believe.
mean, yeah?
Yes.
I
So
believe.
you said yeah,
Tell
but
us, Dave.
actually you don't believe.
Tom knows.
Tell
about
us,
my
Dave.
ghost stuff.
What-
I actually don't
you
think
start
I
with
believe
things,
it.
things
Did you get
in my
touched by a ghost?
Close. Things used to
Wanked
touch
off by
my
a
face.
With its ghost dick?
Yeah, things used to touch my face in my old
I
house,
bet it did, mate.
and then I had to go into the other room and sleep in like on the sofa all the time. I used to do it all the time. I used
What
to
do you
go
mean
to
touch your face?
just shit touching my face at night.
What,
And I used to
human
freak
shit?
out. But then
So
again,
like a turd?
No, not a
So a ghost shat on your face?
ghost shit face. No, they used to generally touch.
But like, what did it feel like a touch?
No, like
an actual poke?
like a hand or something. I don't know. It was ages ago, and I believe I could have been playing tricks. I could have been a hypochondriac. I don't know.
where did you live? Was it spooky? Was
No,
it?
no.
Okay,
But didn't it follow the house with you as well for a little bit?
I think maybe.
Are
I
you
can't
half
remember.
asleep? And
That's what I
you're
think.
touching your own face, and then
Maybe.
you're waking up going, "There's a fucking ghost in here!" And actually, no, David, you're touching your own fucking face again.
Stop attention seeking, you fucking prick.
Oh, please come in. There's a ghost.
Please come in.
I've been touched on the face.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Okay, so you've got that. I mean, I've got I've heard quite a few. My dad doesn't believe in ghosts. Is a proper blokey bloke, but he's seen and had weird experiences 4 times. Yeah, I say to my dad, "Do you believe in ghosts?" And he goes, "No." And he's not that way inclined neither, but 4 things have happened to him. And also, it's probably the weirdest one and the creepiest one is a guy I worked with called Mark. He was telling me about
I feel like we need some ghostly music, Tom, if you can find some.
Yeah, just in the background.
It will come in with it. I trust.
Also, I really can't wait to do a Halloween edition because I'm going to go.
Oh my god, we could dress up and everything.
Yeah, I can't
I didn't
wait.
even think of that.
Yeah,
I didn't even think of things
First
like
thing I think of, like, Halloween editions.
that. So, what's your creepy story?
I'm going to tell it in a minute. I just want some background music, to be honest. Because it is eerie. It freaks me out to this day. But I'll tell you a different one while Tom finds some music.
Oh god, no.
My sister saw a ghost as well, but then she denies it now. But at the
Give us
time...
some reverb on his voice as well, wanna?
Okay, so
Tell
I'm
a
going to tell the
ghostly
proper story that I was on.
Okay, go on.
Okay. So, I worked with a guy called Mark. Okay. A top lad, says it like it is. This music. Okay, right. So, top guy tells it like it is.
Yes.
He had a lad about the same age as me, and he lived in Wainfleet, and I know Wainfleet quite well. It's kind of an eerie kind of place. Anyway, he moved into a house, and Mark, throughout the few weeks that we were talking about this, he kept coming in and saying, "Oh, my lad's having some weird stuff happening in the house again." He's got, I think he had a little kid, and then they were expecting, so they were doing up the nursery and stuff. Anyway, he would come in to work and say, "Oh, my lad's shit scared. He rang me up last night saying the bins slid across the floor." Right. Slid across the floor, and then he said the lights keep flickering. Anyway, this got worse and worse because it was like a once a week thing. And then this one time he come in and said the bin actually flew and hit and smashed against the cupboard, and then the cupboard doors opened, and he was shit scared.
What?
And then, so I was at work just one morning, got to work, and then Mark's mobile rang, and it was his lad. He rings him quite a lot, so I thought it was just up for a bit of a chat and a catch up. Anyway, the way Mark was talking, I was like, "Oh shit, someone's gone down." Basically, what had happened was, it was late at night. They were watching TV, and do you know the pull cords on the bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah, upstairs. So
I
they've
know
got
those.
stairs going straight up, and you can see the bathroom. Anyway, they heard the pull cord go. So then they walked, looked, and then they saw it go off again. So they actually saw it ping, and no one was there.
And then there was a bloke
shit scared.
naked.
The bin slid across again.
Is the bin sliding across?
The bin's getting abused. Anyway, they're super fucking freaked out. So what they ended up doing was getting an exorcist in.
Oh god.
Because they were really creeped out. Weird stuff was going on in the kids' bedroom, like the light kept flashing and it going really dull and flashing. So they got this woman come in, and she said, "Yeah, there is a dark energy in here, and it's a dark energy, and it's focused
not a
near
light
the
one.
kids' room." Near the kids' room. This is a couple of years ago, so I can't remember details. Anyway, long story short, they ended up going in this end room, and she said, "We're going to have to get rid of this." And it's kind of like a film and a movie set. The lights were all kind of dull, and that's how they've been for the past couple of months. So they're in this kid's room that they were doing up, and she started saying, like, "Not the power of Christ, I compel you to leave, but just I compel you to leave."
Just
And
get
she's
out.
like, "You have
Just
to
leave."
shout this with me." So like, "I compel you to leave, I compel you to leave," shouting that, and then the light went super fucking bright and buzzing in this room, really, really bright, and then went dull, and then went to how it was normal. because it had been dull for say like a month, and it went back to the normal standard kind of light.
I'm just gonna.
And then they said they didn't really have any problems ever since that. But that whole build-up, and for me being an outsider and listening to Mark's stories, and it building up after about a month of incidences, and then them having this, it was fucking freaky, and it aired me the fuck out. And I believe there was a poltergeist in that house.
Well,
So
replace what do you call it? Exorcism? What do they call this?
Exorcist, yeah.
Replace exorcist with electrician, and then that story is pretty much because it just sounded like there's some faulty fucking wires, man.
I like to think that the Exorcist sort of came in and was like, "Oh, it's a bad one. Oh no, this is gonna cost you more." There,
This is gonna cost you.
Always
They
a bad
fucked
one.
with the lights.
we've got a big job on here, boys.
It's got a couple more hours. This is so.
I don't know.
Say you what you want. It's fucking scared me anyway.
Eating his cheese doodle.
As he eats his cheese doodles.
Fucking scared me. I have got another subject here actually. I saw on Reddit today, and I just wanted to read some of these out because I think they're funny. Tom, if you was on Reddit today, you might have seen this too, but I don't know.
Probably. Anybody
Who doesn't know what Reddit is like.
Yeah, I'm not naive to this stuff.
Reddit is basically, how would you describe it, Tom? The front page of the internet, I would
It's
call it.
just where I go to see relevant
Everything.
stuff that makes me happy. And cats.
Yeah, and lots of pictures of cats. But
Cats are
anyway,
good.
sorry, say that, Tom.
What?
Did you just come in with cats are good? And then
No,
laugh?
That was me.
Oh shit! What?
I mean, cats are good.
Tripping out.
Tripping out. Get the Exorcist in now.
Fuck. Anyway, I saw this. What little disgusting secret do you have? And it had like 9,000 replies on it.
What? Sorry.
What little disgusting secret do you have? And basically, people reply back.
Juicy.
And the way Reddit works is the top comment, so you can rate comments, and the top comment obviously gets shifted to the top. And
Okay, so
these
the
were
best-
fucking hilarious.
So the best comment rises to the top.
So the subject was what little disgusting secret do you have? And the top one says, I think the second one's better than the first one, but I'll let you decide, Rob. One of many. My parents once falsely accused me of stealing their jewelry. They found it less than 2 minutes later, and they never apologised. I pissed in their bed and later that day to get back at them.
And that's incredible. Pissed in the bed. Fucking hell. Yeah, then that's good payback. That's revenge at its best.
That's
Pissing
revenge.
in their bed.
Would you ever
Oh,
piss
you
on a
fucker.
bed?
That's degrading.
I was going to say they
That's
falsely, but to be
really-
fair, they falsely accused her
And
of
didn't
stealing.
apologise.
And
Yeah,
didn't
but she
apologise.
could have been a little shit all day, and she could have previous history of stealing. So
Are we assuming it's a she?
I thought you said she.
The username is Poetic Madness.
Yeah, it's definitely a she.
This second one as well
Okay.
got me. This second one got me. My ex-girlfriend got wasted one night and told me that she gave her brother a blowjob.
Oh,
the night
shit.
the night before she left for college.
Bombshell.
Yeah, that's enough of a secret to keep on its own, but there's more.
Oh
Here
shit!
we
More
go,
than
there's
that.
more.
So what? She was pissed. It was
Yeah.
the last night
So
before
say-
she went away to college. She got a bit loosey goosey, and she
Literally.
started
Just,
telling
sucked
secrets.
your brother off. That's what you do, right? You just get a bit loose, then you suck your brother off.
It's how I say goodbye to my brother.
I hope Jake listens to this. And he said anyway, going on, that's enough of a secret to keep on its own, but there's more. She ended up marrying one of my frat brothers and lives in my town. I see her almost every day. So that secret still is the first thing I think about when I see her 25 years on, since she told me.
Fucking
That's
weird.
awful.
So when they say frat brother, it's obviously American.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
mean in
yeah.
a fraternity.
Yeah.
It's like one of his bros.
Jesus, and 25 years later, still that would sit in your memory. Like,
It would,
You've
I mean,
sucked
you
off your brother.
Trying to hold a conversation after that with her is a bit like, ooh.
Yeah, can you imagine like the Christmas dinner, like the year after, you all
Cock.
sat around the table,
Yeah.
just
Could you-
staring at each other.
Could you pass me the sausages, dear brother?
Dear brother, and
Dear
then
brother.
puts a fucking sausage in
Sucking
her
it
mouth.
like, oh, dear brother.
Dear brother,
Dear brother, pass me the
so
sausages.
sick. She's not even drunk now. She's got some. But like, why would you suck off your brother even though you're drunk? I hate this fucking thing where you're so pissed. I can't remember what I did last night.
No, I hate
you
that.
can. You fucking can.
You
can.
can.
No.
You can always remember.
No, I can attest to. I've been drunk and then forget everything, but that's usually vodka.
But you must remember bits.
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 Like the night we went out for What did we go out for? When I had my winnings, when we went out that night when we was in Revs.
Oh shit, yeah.
That was a bank holiday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't
When
remember.
I remember you winning.
I don't remember anything from home of that night. Like,
Do you
I don't
not?
remember entering
That night
home.
went off. That night went off.
That was a night.
That was a night.
That was a night.
Apparently, I insulted loads of people, but I actually can't remember doing it.
I can't really remember that night. I remember it vaguely.
Leanne ate a plant. Leanne ate a plant.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
asked her to eat a plant, and she ate the plant. It
Yeah,
was
Leanne's
incredible.
my girlfriend. I've got a video of her actually eating the plant.
Is it incredible? We
It's
should
fucking
slip it in. I don't
Slip it in the podcast.
Can we do After Effects in the videos?
In post, maybe. Maybe I'll slip it in. But anyway, I haven't read any more apart from these.
Oh
These
shit!
two-
Yeah, did it get good?
No. I read these two and I was like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
definitely bringing these up on the podcast. But
Yeah.
like, what? You can't be that drunk. How drunk are you to suck off your brother?
Yeah, I've never been that.
No,
Unless
no.
Did she
Unless
say
she's
she was
secretly attracted to
drunk,
your brother.
or did she say I told him when I was drunk? Does
My
it say she was
ex-girlfriend got
drunk?
wasted one night and told me
Told
that she
me?
gave her brother. Oh shit!
So she wasn't drunk. That's what
Oh
I'm
shit!
saying.
Oh shit! No, yeah, I totally.
So she
believe that.
fancied her brother.
Oh my
She could have just
God.
literally
Yeah.
fancied her brother and sucked him off. Now, do you know what I mean? She
But
she
then
don't
again,
have to be
like-
wasted.
Oh no, so wrong.
Incest
well,
is
we've all
wrong.
done it, haven't
We've
we?
all done it.
Yeah, we know about
Natural.
your secrets, Tom.
It's all natural.
Oh shit! Sorry,
You
I'm
just
so
burped
sorry. I'm
in
so
the
sorry. I
microphone.
did it. I did it.
Do you know what? When I'm in a van and my volume's on 30, you can hear the burps come rumbling through.
Sorry, I do apologise. I'm not going to do that again. I got another one here. My brother's ex-girlfriend cheated on him, and he was heartbroken. So I took a massive shit into a postage bag
incredible.
and sent it to her house.
Incredible.
Imagine opening that, like, oh, mail!
You'd smell it before you opened it, surely.
No, I think you'd have to break the seal. You'd be in there ripping it up. You'd be like,
Like a little ferret.
there won't be shit in here.
What you mean? Didn't Dave's your family had an experience with a turd? When
Oh, yeah.
My family had experience with a turd.
This story is bizarre. I don't understand how it
So-
even happened.
I think it was Gatwick, right?
yeah, Gatwick.
I'm right in saying-
Summer special long stay parking.
Yeah, if anybody's going to the Gatwick summer special long stay parking, I would fucking
Summer
watch
special.
out, because my parents, as you do, if you live in England, you do, well, I guess this is anywhere, isn't it? You drive your car to the airport, and if you've got nowhere to leave it, or someone hasn't, taken you to the airport yourself, you can actually keep your car in a long stay over at the airport, and they actually take your keys off you, they park your car, and you leave it there while you're on holiday. Now, coming back, my mother and father came back off the holidays, probably a bit dull because they'd just been away in nice sunny Spain for a week, and they come back a bit like, oh God, I've got to go back home now, I've got this long drive home. What do you not want when you've got a long drive home? Probably a shit in the bonnet. I say bonnet, I meant boot. Probably a shit in the boot. You don't want that, right? Yeah, no, my parents had a shit in the boot. Just steam. They could smell it on the way home. It was
Steamer
like,
in the back.
like my mum, I think they didn't even get out the car park actually, because my mum was like, "Can you smell that?" And my dad was like, "Yeah, well, it smells like shit." And then they went in the back and found this bag of shit in the boot. And my mum, obviously in a rage, brought it up to the counter and just left it there. But the fucking car apparently stunk.
Did
after
they,
that. Still as shit. It lingered.
Did they, when they apologised, did they kind of...
I don't know the ins and outs of the apology. I don't know.
Well, if you actually think about this, right, so let's say a worker was absolutely desperate and needed
what?
a shit.
Yeah, but why are you shitting then? Put it in someone's car.
No,
That's
but-
obviously a joke. He's not desperate.
Oh, no, right, okay, so this is how I'm thinking it might go. So
How's
he's
it go down?
absolutely desperate, and he finds, maybe the carrier bag was already in your mum's car. So he was like, fuck, I need a shit so bad. I'm literally going to shit myself. I'm going to have to shit behind this car. So he gets the bag out of the boot, shits in it. And he's like, right, I'll just put it there while I drive and park the car, which is my job. So parks the car, gets distracted by a text message or something like that. Or, hey, come over here, you need to move this car now. So anyway, so he's gone, done other jobs. So he gets in his car at the end of his shift, drives home, probably drives like an hour home, gets home, has his tea, says hello to his wife or whatever he does, probably watches an episode of Big Brother, gets in bed, sets his alarm for the next day, and then just as he starts drifting off, he thinks, holy fuck!
Oh no!
I've left that shit in the boot of somebody's car.
I mean, when you explain it like that, it's feasible. I would believe you if it wasn't for the fact that they went a year later and then someone pissed all over the windscreen, and that's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. A year later, someone stood and pissed all over their fucking windscreen. So I wouldn't believe. So
Where did they take it? Fucking Twycross Zoo.
Someone at fucking Gatwick has got a sick mind, and they decided just to piss. And I think they're singling out my mum and dad's car.
Do you know what? If they did it one more time, maybe they'll come back and there was fucking spunk in the fucking window wiper spray.
What more? Oh,
That would be smart. That's smart.
that's smart.
That's smart.
Loyal.
That's smart.
Another one. Yeah, so they did it fucking again.
That is a great story. Shit the bed. But then you just absolutely fucking hit it out of the park with pissing on the windscreen. I don't get it.
Yeah, they took what could have been like a genuine mistake,
I can't. I've got no way.
and then it
of
turned into
explaining it.
a personal attack.
I wouldn't know
I've
how
got
to
personal
explain.
vendetta against my mum and dad's fucking car. That's what's going on.
What car is it?
I don't know. Back then they had the Toyota Prius, I believe. My mum and dad are very boring.
Nah, that's what you get for owning a
Names.
Prius.
I have no
think
idea.
to be fair, I'd shit on a Prius.
Yeah.
Names.
Do you remember when we was trying to overtake someone, Tom, in the Prius? Like on
Yeah.
the way to... No, wait. It wasn't you. Was it you?
I've been in the car with you when you tried to overtake someone.
It's terrible.
It's disgusting, isn't it? I'm
You just
surprised
don't
you
go
even know.
anywhere.
Oh no, this guy is a nightmare to drive with.
Me?
Oh,
Me?
God.
A nightmare to
Okay, yeah,
drive
no, I'm a
with.
nightmare as well.
You fucking swerve all over the road, sir.
to be fair, Jim May has sworn to never get in a car with you again, Rob. He
this-
said outright that he will never get in a car with you when you're driving.
Apparently, I go 40 on a motorway and then I go 110 through villages.
But I don't think that's your issue. I think your
No,
issue is
yeah.
that you wobble.
What? I've never heard this
You-
wobble
yeah,
thing.
no, you-
Oh no, it's jerk. Are you sure it's not jerk?
Yeah, yeah.
I've had
Jerk,
jerk a lot. No, as in like rev, go, brake.
No, you do that, but also when you're on the road, you're kind of all over the place.
What's going through your
All
mind?
right,
whilst you
guys.
fucking-
I just thought I was driving.
just really criticising you driving, getting real paranoid about it.
It's right, mate. I'm not a Top Gear fan, so I don't really care.
Not a Top Gear fan.
Don't like cars.
Why? I'm just reading this other one, and why are they all shit based? When I was young, I had it to shit, but needed help wiping. Still, but I knew Dad wouldn't help, so for some reason I shit in the backyard behind the shed. Next day, Dad was going off about how the neighbour's dog shit in the backyard, and she hates. This is awful. They've wrote it so badly. Backyard, and so he picked it up with a plastic bag and threw it over the fence. Why are they all shit based? That's what I want to know.
It's because we're animals.
just-
Oh, sorry.
It's just like the lowest
Sorry.
point, isn't it? It's just like
You found a juicy one.
Yeah, I found a juicy one. The first 5 or 6 words.
Okay, go.
I've been sleeping with my first cousin for the past few years. Started out as just hanging out, drinking every weekend, bullshitting at the bar. After a while, she just started coming over to my place to drink. Then had a conversation about porn and got horny pretty fast. Best sex I've ever had in my life. Each time. Maybe it's the tattoo factor and possibly getting caught that makes it better. I don't know. Haven't told anyone, obviously, except here on Reddit. Don't tell anyone, guys.
is
Cousin?
is that illegal?
Is that incest?
Ah,
I think it's just morally a bit wrong.
technically.
Cousin, if it was a distant second cousin, yeah.
No, he did say first cousin.
First cousin, so yeah.
But
no,
is
it's
that
too
illegal?
close.
I know that's the sort
know-
of level that you can't have kids.
I don't think it's illegal, but
Or
it's
can you have
definitely
kids?
frowned
The thing is,
upon.
just genetically, it fucking screws with a human being.
Oh yeah, if you
Genetically, it's wrong.
if for any reason either of you two does get real into incest at any point,
I'm
just-
planning on doing.
just don't have kids because they come out looking like Jabba the Hutt.
Like actual
Oh,
fucking spangled jabbers.
Yeah, pretty
Spangled
much.
jabbers.
Oh god, yeah, it's a bit creepy. Talk about creepy things. Blah blah blah. The last podcast I was listening to, you on about splicing heads, weren't you?
Yeah.
And the monkey thing, because my brother, as we were listening to the podcast, my brother, as Softie was talking about the head transplant thing, my brother went, "Oh, and I've heard that this guy took a head off a monkey and put it on another monkey, and it just raged, fucking tearing shit open, was like screaming, scratching everyone."
Didn't Softie say
And that's
that?
what Softie
Yeah,
said.
monkey,
Softie
yeah.
said that my brother linked him up to this documentary about it.
Oh
How
my
weird
God.
is that? They actually like survived, but then went fucking ballistic, but was still alive for a bit.
I wonder why it went ballistic.
That's what I was
Because
trying
it's
to
like
figure
fucking
out.
scrambled. It's like it goes into the realms of your soul being attached to your brain, being attached to a heart that belonged to something else. Like, if you go down that route, it could.
Yeah, but a heart
It's all mechanical,
a heart doesn't
essentially.
have
Is
the
it, though?
ability to. The heart doesn't have
No,
the ability
there's,
to think or to know any different. It's just powered by something. If I took the power pack and the CPU out of a computer and plugged it into another one with different parts, it wouldn't react differently because the other parts don't have the capabilities to.
Yeah, but
to
you
feel,
say that,
to think.
but how do you know that bodies haven't got that kind of like memory? Like they say that, like when animals are killed, that trauma for the last however seconds of their life can remain in that meat.
So when you eat it,
So when you eat it, you are taking a tiny chunk of that trauma, and that's what.
What? Is this?
Yeah, have you not heard this?
Papers
This is
on this. Is this fact?
Yeah, this is what
I need to see this documentary. What's it called? Do you know?
I've not. You'll have to.
I'll have to ask your brother.
Dan
But this
Sway,
sounds
but it
interesting.
really good.
Yeah, but why else would they go mental? I don't understand. There's probably a biological reason. Maybe I hear Tom tapping away. Mate, he might find something.
I literally just googled the phrase "taste fear in meat."
Oh really? Yeah, and.
I'm just saying if.
But I don't know if that's just something that veggies and vegans say. But I mean, if that is, I don't know if you can measure if it's true or not. But if that is a thing, like that would put me off a bit.
Oh no, it does. It does say here that that's because when animals have been frightened or stressed out before death, it actually affects the quality of their meat. There is scientific basis for the phenomenon that's well established, and it's frequently discussed as a reason to make slaughterhouse practices more humane.
Now, this is why last night it creeped me out. Like, I cooked 2 chicken breasts and...
So it is Rob getting creeped out by animals again.
Chicken breasts. So I cooked 2 chicken breasts, and one looked nice and juicy, and the other one looked like kind of... Like, had loads of lines in it. Like, how can I... Like, ridged lines. Only real faint, but there was an obvious difference. So I thought, I'll cook Laura the nice one. Fuck her over, I'll cook Laura the shit one.
Oh, is that what you
No,
did?
I give her the nice one.
Okay.
I cooked the shit one, and I thought it probably tastes no different. Sat down and ate it, and it was like way tougher. And then that thing that I was talking about went through my brain. I was like, has my side of the chicken suffered more or something? So I'm like, fuck, stop trying to be a fucking veggie. Stop it. Brain, stop it.
Maybe that's just who you're meant to
I'm
be,
not.
Rob.
No, I don't think
Give
I could.
into it, Robert.
I could probably be a midweek veggie, and then at weekends just have a bit of a binge. I just couldn't. I don't think I can do it. I don't know.
I think I could do it, but I just, like I say, I love chicken too much.
Yeah, chicken's beautiful.
I just like meat. Just meat in general for me is just a win.
Oh, Taka. By the way, these cheese things are absolutely beautiful.
The cheese doodles.
And what are they called?
Cheese doodles.
Oh, amazing. And where
Cheese
they're from?
doodle.
Where's Brazil? Oh, they're beautiful.
My housemate, Luciano Takahashi, made us all cheese doodles. I mentioned this, but...
Luciano Hiroshima.
Luciano...
Wait, I'm going.
But they're amazing. I've got some more. You got any more topics, Rob?
Really
We
nice.
love them. We love the cheese doodles.
To be fair, normally I write down quite a few, but I didn't this time. I was just going to go with the flow.
Did you actually? I'm just looking at this.
I've got one.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. Tom, did you get up that thing I talked to
I
you about
did
before
indeed,
the podcast?
yeah.
What is it?
I say that. I think I got rid of it.
Is it just going to introduce us?
I
Come on,
was
Rob.
going to try and get it up on my phone so I could read the article. Actually, I've got a picture of a clip-it. So, earlier this week, I come across an article. Well, the headline grabbed me. That's why I want Tom to get it up, because I want the headline.
I'm getting it, mate.
You getting it up?
Yeah.
Have you got other things to talk about as well, mate?
Yeah, I've got
Have you
loads
got a
of
list?
things.
I mean, I've got a list.
But if we
from
go
other
down my
podcasts.
fucking rabbit holes, I'm going to be there for, not hours, but, you know. We've done eggs being hatched from glass cups.
When you
Cups,
first
Jesus.
described that, I was so confused. You were saying like eggs being hatched from glasses, and I was picturing like chickens coming out of like Japanese people's like
Arseholes.
sunglasses and actual glasses.
I
like
wouldn't be surprised.
bifocals.
Right, okay.
Okay, so Florida man caught having sex with alligator. He
Yeah.
kept tied up in his backyard.
Again with
It's
Florida.
in Incredible. Right, if you just scroll up so I can see some of the text, there's a little quote. I've got it on my phone if I can't find it. Here we go. Can someone who can read very well read this bit here? It's a statement from the person who was walking and found the incident. And I mean, there's a little bit here where it goes into a bit too much detail about why he's walking, because he broke his compass. It's bizarre, but who's going to read it? Somebody?
Tom, do you want to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay.
That's fine. Right, so it was the darndest thing. Oh, hold on, I was just checking.
So this is from the walker who found the incident.
Sounds
right,
like
yeah.
Walking
So
Dead.
it was the darndest thing. I was performing a nature walk, but I got a little off the beaten track when I got lost because my compass stopped working after I sat on it by accident.
Why are you telling us that?
Right, okay.
It
Never mind.
happens. You sit on a compass.
You
We
just
all
sat
do
on
it.
your compass. It doesn't work anymore.
I came across this wooden hut in the woods and was going to go in to ask them for directions when I heard someone shouting in the backyard. I walked over there and heard Darwin growling.
Darwin is probably a
That's
dog
the
or
guy's
something.
name.
Next,
Oh, shit.
Is
okay.
this the guy's name?
next time you try to kill a man, you best get the job done. Now you're my bitch forever.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And he's talking to a fucking alligator.
Okay, carry on.
It was the damn strangest thing I've ever seen. The gator didn't even move. It was like it didn't give a shit that Darwin was having sex with it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So he's getting revenge on this fucking alligator by having sex with it.
I mean, it actually describes it. And I think you've got a statement from the guy himself who's saying...
So finish it off, Tom.
Needless to say, I hightailed it out of there. It took me another 7 hours to find a road without my compass, but I'm still glad I didn't go anywhere near that guy.
What the fuck?
What?
Florida always has the weirdest fucking stories. Where's the statement, Rob?
Is that the crocodile?
Oh my god, look, it looks like it's been abused. Seen things, man.
You don't know what I've been through,
You
Blue.
know what I've been through, man.
Oh my god, when Darwin was pumping his dick into her. I just saw that.
What is this?
Oh, I've just seen the phrase.
Oh, I can't say that out loud.
No, I'm not reading that.
It's the N-word, guys.
Oh, okay, this is the bit I read. The gator had gotten hold. Go on, Tom.
The gator had gotten a hold of my pant
Can I do it in a weird southern accent?
So this is the guy who raped the alligator.
The gator had gotten a hold of my pant leg when I was fishing in a swamp and tried to drag me into the water. I was able to escape without injury, but I wanted revenge, pure and simple. I don't have no sexual attraction to gators, but I wanted to teach this bitch a lesson. I could have just killed her, but that would have been too easy. She was getting what she deserved. I planned to chop her tail off and pull her teeth apart too. I was then going to torture her by playing N-word music at her. I can't. By playing what can I say instead of that?
African American.
African American music at her over and over and over again without stopping.
What the
bitch?
fuck? So he was going to go to town on this no matter what. Like, it was either I'm going to rape this alligator for the rest of its life, or I'm going to play rap music into its ear constantly on repeat.
What is that gonna do?
What kind of guy is this? Thank fuck that the alligator attacked him and not some human being.
Is this guy dead now? That's what I want to
No,
know.
he's in jail.
No, he's fucking in jail
Is
for
it?
fucking a gator.
But that is just the darndest thing.
It's just the darndest thing. This
That's
gator,
just
I
the
just wanted to
darndest
fuck
thing.
it up.
I just want to get my revenge on it.
Where is the vagina in it?
Well, I
Does
spoke
it have an
about this.
arsehole?
So I was thinking about this. So, like, do you flip it on its back so its legs are in the air, and so you're looking eye to eye with it, kind of passionately. So you're kind of like,
No, but
I just made it
but its eyes are on the top of its head, so if you put it on its back, you'll just be staring at the bottom of his mouth. Because their eyes
What?
are on top, aren't they?
But then the vagina hole will be, yeah.
I don't,
So,
I don't know how you'd have
so if
sex
you were
with
to
it.
do doggy style,
Oh,
you'd have to lift up the
gator
tail.
style.
Gator
Gator
style.
style.
We're going gator style. I love it. It was just the darndest thing.
It's just the darndest thing.
This man having sex with a gator.
I mean, all the fucking weirdest stories come out of Florida. It's a generally known fact that Florida is the weirdest fucking like state in America. There's so many weird stories come out of Florida. Like, weren't there people selling golden tickets for like crack or some shit? That was ages ago. Yeah, it honestly, mate, you only have to read some stories from Florida. Apparently, they're fucking crazy from there.
Yeah, so that's my topics really. I mean, I see shit like that, and that's my vibe. I mean, yeah, it's the
That is your vibe, you know, sex with
alligator.
gators.
But like the weird, it's like I always remember a news article popping into my head. It was something like, I sucked off a dog for a packet of Quavers.
Yeah, I saw that article.
I just love that shit.
We should just do a segment where we read fucking articles and try and break them down.
It could be like a 20-minute thing, like just a little YouTube clip.
You never know.
We could just do a little segment.
I got a few more subjects. I got I put worst job question mark because I want to know what your worst job was ever.
What my worst job ever was.
How many jobs you had? I've had a
few.
fair few. I've
I've
only
had
had like
a few,
2
probably
proper ones.
6 to 8 jobs. Worst. Do you know what though? Like, I kind of try and get the best out of everything. Yeah, they become boring and stuff like that, but I always have a
You
good
must have had a
laugh.
job you hated though.
Yeah, I mean,
Mine was I didn't enjoy working at Marianne's Calf. Do you remember that?
oh yeah,
As a
Why?
like pot washer.
pot washing's pot washing, isn't it?
Oh, I fucking hated that. If you can imagine me, because I hate the feel of beans on your fingers anyway when you're putting hands into.
Oh, so it was a food phobia thing. Yeah, I've got a food phobia washing pot thing. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you have the weird beans? I can't handle that. Sometimes I have to get Leanne to, you know, when the plug hole has been clogged up with all the fucking
and you are too
leftover
similar. We're too
dinner
similar.
shit. I sometimes I'm strong. Sometimes I'm strong. I can do it. Like, there was one day I was looking at Tom. I was picking up. I was like, today I don't give a fuck because I think I was mardy and pissed off, so it kind of took over. But there's sometimes where I'm like, I don't want to touch it. Like the other day, I said, Leanne, I'm not strong enough to do this right now. And she just got her
not
fingers
in a good
jammed
place.
in there and just pulled out all this fucking bean, some potato mixed with. There's something to do with like mixing it with cold water. It's
Cold
not-
water, yeah. I said it to Laura once before. I was like, I had a gravy dinner. Then I laughed. I said, you've got like you've got a space. You've got a very short space that it's acceptable to go back and pick back off that plate. So you've got
What's the
probably like
time?
5 minutes. But then after half an hour, it's cold. It's been next to a sink and it's just freaky. But yeah,
When the gravy gets
Ooh.
that skin on it.
Yeah, no.
It's because gravy's just like loads of fat, and when fat gets a bit cool, it just solidifies, so it just goes.
It looks like
proper
oil
rank.
spill
yeah,
on the
it
top.
just sort of like it just sort of like doubles.
It's
in
like
lead,
cold
doesn't it?
soup as well.
You saying about scooping the stuff out of the bottom of the sink and stuff last night. So the night before we'd had
Christmas.
spaghetti bolognese, and we've got like a washing up bowl. Anyway, I went to it yesterday, and it hadn't gone down the plug hole properly because it got blocked up with all the spaghetti and peppers. So I lifted the bowl up and it was just like a thick layer of like spag bol sauce and that, but with water and a bit of cereal and stuff. And I was like, oh, I can't actually cope. I can't cope with this. And I was having to pull it out, and I kind of got like a utensil, like a big
It's
spoon,
making
and
me
just
sick.
jabbing it, like jabbing the spoon to make it.
It's
try and get
making
out.
me sick for it. I do that. You just jab away. You don't give a shit.
Like,
what
pull
goes
your
down that-
sleeve over so nothing can splash back, and then have like a little fork.
No, I have
and
a brush.
spoon.
I have a brush, like, you know, washing up brushes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking jam in the hole real quick.
Me and you were quite similar with weird shit like that, to be fair. I'm a bit creeped out by stuff like that.
Yeah, it fucks me
Also,
up.
like, Laura has a strange habit of half an hour after having dinner, say we've had beans, I'll look over and there'll be a bean sat on her finger. Oh, I'm like, Laura, there's a cold bean on your finger, Laura, there's a cold bean on the other. And then she'll just know that I'm freaking out, so she'll like, ooh, eat it. And then the worst one, oh, it's making me feel sick thinking about it.
Oh, just make it. Don't gag. Don't
About an
gag.
hour later, this is years ago, she had a prawn on her finger, like a fishy prawn on her finger, and she always have like mayonnaise stuck and stuff like that. Like, bless her, she eats and it just little bits go everywhere. But that, for me, that it freaks me out.
There's one thing that really freaks me out. Like when I go to the toilet, right? There's one thing that really fucks me up because it gets in my head. Then I think about it. I'm like, fuck.
What, having to see your own dick.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Freaks me out, man. I'm
Freaks
like,
me out, man.
fuck.
My own penis.
Oh god, I'm sweating.
Oh my god, what's that? What's that? What
It's
am
a
I doing?
dick. Get over it.
It's my penis. Whatever.
Go on, mate. Go on. What really makes you sweat and gets you fucking scared?
Because I thought about it in my head once, and ever since that day, I was like, oh no, now that's in there. You know when people go to the urinals, and it's the standing up urinals, and they've obviously got a bit of chewing gum, and they just spit it down in there.
Yeah.
I thought about picking it up and putting it in my mouth.
What the fuck? Why would you think that shit? What the fuck? Who is this guy?
What?
Why
Why would you think that?
I thought about it as a dare. I'm like, how much would it take for you, right?
I'm looking at Tom right now because I'm like, what
Don't
the
look
fuck
at
is
me.
it? What the fuck is this?
How much would it? Because I thought of it as a dare. I thought, how much would it take for you to like pick that piece of chewing gum up and chew it. Like it's been in your urinal for an undisclosed amount of time.
Let's
You don't
talk
even know.
money. Like, how much money would you do this for?
Cash.
Right.
Tom has this. I
cash.
know what he's going to bring up right now.
Dave knows my theory on stuff like this.
Okay.
The figure you're about to give,
Oh, fucking hell, here he goes.
I promise you,
Yeah.
will be at least half it if the cash was there in front of you.
Oh,
If I
really?
walked
Do you
up to you with £1,000 in my hand and said, here's £1,000, eat that chewing gum, and the money was in front of you, you'd probably go, oh yeah, all right.
Tom.
Once the money's there, I think it's a totally different matter.
Tom, before I'm
Fucking-
gonna
I'll do it for
whoa
200 fucking quid.
Well, we're gonna ask you questions, but
Okay.
I need Tom to get up the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music because I'm gonna ask
Yes.
you. So there's things. I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna things you.
I always play this
do
game. I love
for
this. When I'm
money.
bored, I love this game. Like, how much to suck off a homeless guy who hasn't showered for like 5 years with the cheesiest dick in the world. That kind of thing.
I'm gonna ask you questions
Okay, go on
about
then.
what you do money for.
Okay, right. I need to get into
Yeah,
the zone.
get in the
Get
zone
in the
and
zone.
stare at me. Tom, is the music ready?
Oh, shit.
Robert Swain,
Yes.
welcome to the Voice Arena.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it so far.
So it's not quite the way Who Wants to Be a Millionaire works because you win no money.
Oh.
Do you remember Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, by the way?
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyway, I'm Chris Tarrant. All right, guys. For £200, Rob Swain, would you, for £50, eat chewing gum from the toilet? £50, Rob.
Oh, it's a hard one. It is a hard one.
Take your time, Rob. You can only time you need.
Have I got any kind of lives, as in a 50-50 or friend or anything
Friend
like
friend.
that? No?
No lies. Fuck you.
No lives, going straight in. So for £50, I would not eat the chewing gum.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, God. Not for £50.
I would not for £50, no.
Okay, how much? I'm going to ask you how much it would take you then.
Okay,
How much?
to eat
Yeah, to
chewing
eat the
gum
chewing
out of a urinal, to get it out, shake it off, to put that into my mouth. The minimum
minimum payment.
The minimum payment to eat pissed up chewing gum is oh god, 150.
Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's good.
I think that's quite low, but 150. But I was putting myself in a festival situation where I've had a few drinks, so if I wasn't intoxicated, 200 cash.
Nice.
200 cash.
Well,
Yeah,
that's great.
That sounds all right.
I've got another one for you.
Oh
Robert Swain.
yes,
How intense is this music?
I
can't
love it.
fucking focus.
what a theme tune.
I almost want to fucking just go through all the old school theme tunes now. How much to suck off a 70-year-old man?
As he showered.
Not until completion, just to give him like
just to put it in the mouth.
just put it in the
That's
mouth.
just harsh on the guy. That's not fair.
What, is this the
this
full
question.
thing? Yeah.
Rob Swain, the tournament. No, I don't know. What's the minimum amount?
Okay, minimum amount to not finish off, so no spunk.
Yeah.
No spunk. Just
I
suck him
I
off.
don't agree with that. I think that's teasing. But
Yeah, okay, no, I think you're wrong. I think Tom's right. So for spunk. So
Rob
for,
Rob wants the spunk in his mouth.
okay, to suck off a 7-year-old, and he's showered. He has showered, yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
clean.
fuck it. He's clean.
It's clean.
We have to. For,
This guy's clean,
for
and
legal
he's been
reasons.
checked out. Yeah.
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 Okay, he's right. Okay.
And people will find out. People know.
Oh, that's the worst. Suck off, old guy. I'm gonna have to say.
How heroic.
Oh god, this is really hard.
What's the minimum?
And people
Come
will
on.
find out.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
different
yeah,
story if
yeah,
people
yeah.
won't find out. I'm going to have to go... it's going to have to be a bit life-changing. 20 grand.
Okay, well you heard it here first. Rob will do it for 20 grand if we have a donor listening. A
Oh,
very
no,
rich
no, no, no,
donor
let's
listening.
Bring him in.
You set me up, guys. You set me up.
What if we had some like Abu Dhabi bloke, some what do they call them? Some Nigerian prince come in and just like, yes, here's the money.
Signing the contract. You slide a contract over to me. Is this what all this has been?
This is all a setup, Rob. All 6 episodes
All 6
leading
episodes.
to this moment. Fucking, I would pay so much money to have a fucking old guy lay on this table. I hope we get to that point. I hope we get to the point where we could just have weird
live.
shit.
Right, guys, live. I am gonna suck off this old guy. The money sat there like that.
Tom had a really good idea with me, you and Softie. I don't know whether you partake in it, but
Okay, go.
on the podcast we should eat like chilies.
No, I really want to do fun stuff. Even if we just clip it up for YouTube clips and stuff,
Well-
or if it works within the podcast.
Well, this
like-
Saturday we're recording
yeah.
Oculus Rift. I think me and Tom are recording a bit. Well, actually, Softie's back.
What's that
tomorrow? I think.
tomorrow?
Don't know. Me and Softie are going to record some shit tomorrow.
Yeah, what? Are you doing a full-on podcast or
Maybe, yeah, I think so.
what tomorrow?
Might
What?
just go into an Oculus Rift vibe again.
Yeah,
like when
because
we
to be
last
fair,
time.
I'm not technical vibe. I can't even say it. I'm not technically
Technically minded, mate.
minded. That's one. Fucking hell.
I'm not technically.
I'm not technically.
I had other. I don't know whether to wait until these though.
Yeah, save them. We're at 1 hour 20.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm enjoying myself.
I was enjoying
Good.
myself.
Wow.
Three.
Why? What? How many more have you got?
Quite 3 or 4.
I'm kind of liking the whole laptop bring in situation vibe. It's good.
Yeah, I can actually.
And like
search
going
stuff
straight
and
onto
that.
Reddit and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like the background music.
Yeah,
We're just vibing in there.
and I mean, I've listened to 2 that I haven't been in now, and when you have like an external thing like that, it does come across really, really well.
I was
really
thinking
well.
about diving out and letting Tom just jump in, and I would.
I'm
Do the thing.
absolutely fine where I am, mate.
What do you mean?
Tom's okay then.
What now?
I don't know, just.
No, you meant just in general, me getting in front of like.
Oh,
camera
right,
and
like you
stuff.
swapping this off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm chill doing what I'm doing.
that's good. What you thinking of doing Saturday then? Are you
Saturday
doing
we're
something
filming.
Saturday?
Saturday we're filming Oculus Rift live. Dave Vaughan's first experience.
Okay,
Won't do it live though, but just filming it. And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna get that up on the YouTube website.
that'd be good. Are you having an all-dayer
Yes,
evening and thing?
yes, we are.
Oh, cool. That'd be good. I mean, the Vive. I am very interested. I
can't wait to
will
have it.
enjoy to. I'll enjoy watching that and hearing
Yeah,
about
that'll
it.
be good.
I mean, did you talk about the porn side of it? I don't think.
Yeah,
You did, did you?
We touched on
kinda
it a little
mentioned
bit.
yeah, we'll cover that more when we do the actual VR specific one.
Yeah. It's
We
going to be
got
a
this.
big niche. It's
Yeah,
going to be
Big
a big
game
one.
changer, mate.
Big game changer.
Mate, I say we wrap up here.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's when you start thinking, let's wrap it up, it actually gets wrapped up.
What are you about to show, Tom?
Nothing. I was trying to get it.
Well, should we do an
fucking
exit
teasing
song?
me.
Because I'm still quite buzzy. Shall I get a guitar out and do an exit
All right,
song?
go on. Smash them up real quick. Quick though. Gotta be quick.
Oh, man, what's the rush?
Because we don't want any dead time, mate.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'm just going to vibe this, baby. Are you ready?
Yeah, just vibe whatever. Yeah. This is the exit song. Yo. You've been
Listening to the YuckyDuck Podcast. Thanks for joining us today. The YuckyDuck Podcast, where we talk about loads of gay things.
loads of gay things about fucking your cousins, and about lots of gay things about fucking your cousins, and other subjects that don't really matter about anything. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, check us out on Facebook. We haven't got the links, but you can check us out on Facebook, the YuckyDuck Podcast. We are live on iTunes. You can get us there. You can also see us. Where else can they see us, Tom?
You can see us on Stitcher. You can see us on iTunes, Pocket Casts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you go to any of the YouTube videos, just look in the description. You can see all of our links. You can get us all via there. Just go do it. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. Let us know what you want to see.
No, we ain't got Twitter yet.
Yeah. We've got Twitter.
Oh, I thought, cool.
I want
Yeah.
people to start writing in cool shit.
Yeah. Rob was just saying we can't hear him. Write us in on Twitter if you are listening to this. Give us a like and subscribe as well on YouTube's. And if we have any questions, we'll get them answered.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. If you've got any, hello. If you've got any cool things that you find during the week that you want to link us up and maybe have a chat about, do it. But yeah,
Beautiful.
I've been DJ Swaz.
I've been Vaughnie,
I've been Tom.
Tom Kelly, and this is the YuckyDuck Podcast. Thank you
Right.
for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Episode 6 out.